Okay, determining rest times is based off of a couple of things. There's not a certain period you need. So it's not like do a set a 90-second timer, and at the end of the 90-second timer, hit your set again. It's a little more nuanced than that. If you're doing a compound lift like a back squat, you're just inevitably going to need more rest than if you're doing forearm curls or bicep curls. So the bigger the exercise, the more full body it is, the longer the rest period is. But a couple of metrics to utilize when determining how long to rest for is first and foremost that like cardiovascular aspect of it has subsided. So if you do a big set of walking lunges, you'll notice at the end of that you're huffing and puffing. That needs to go away. So the cardiovascular aspect of that set needs to have subsided before doing the next one. You also need to have that muscle burn dissipate, as well as any accessory muscle burn. So if you do back squat for a heavy set of 5, you'll notice your low back feels really tight right after, and you're also breathing hard. The breathing hard needs to go away, the fatigue in your quads needs to go away, but also that tension in your back or supporting musculature needs to kind of subside. And then lastly, you need to feel invigorated for the next set. If you do a heavy set of 10 incline dumbbell bench press, and then a minute later, it's like, okay, let's do another set, but you just don't feel like you can replicate that for the rep range you're shooting for, then you probably just need longer. So there's a mental aspect to knowing like, no, I'm ready to go again versus no, I need a little longer. What I can say is if your rest period is going much longer than 3 minutes, you're probably resting too long. But if your rest period is less than a minute, you're also not resting long enough. We find for hypertrophy, the ideal rest range is probably between 1 minute and 2. And if you're going more for strength gains, it's probably between 2 to 3 minutes unless you're maxing. Max attempts can have rest periods between 3 to 5 minutes.